you would like people to believe are possible. And they make the nonsensical layovers in the north because they aren't traveling those distances. And because what's really happening is the places that they lay over that look nonsensical. So, for instance, if something, say, from somewhere in South America goes, say, somewhere in Africa and it fucking lays over in London or something, and that just seems totally ridiculous. When you actually lay these out, it's actually a straight line in reality. But on their fake model, it makes no sense. It's all about hiding the layout is what they're doing. And nobody really figures it out because nobody bothers to look. People don't even bother to look if the flying red car in space is real. I mean, it's unbelievable. Take, for example, the reports a couple of years ago. Now, this is old news for everybody in the flat earth community, but this needs to be addressed. This came out today, came in my feed. They're still pushing this. And I know that most of my audience is on board. I know there's a lot of people just Mandela hair, just 9/11 researchers, and they haven't, for some reason, looked into the global eye yet. Well, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'll continue reading. Back then, in the midst of an international expansion, had been granted rights to fly nonstop between Buenos Aires and Perth, Western Australia, by way of the South Pole. It ended up not happening. Of course it didn't. Because there's no fucking South Pole to fly over. Now, this is going to go on and on and on with the bullshit. And I give you guys a link. Hang on, I'll grab it so you guys can have it. I don't want to read the whole thing on air. That's just not what I want to do. Fucking waste my time. But it's going to go on and on with all sorts of bullshit about how, well, they don't have the airports in Antarctica, which, hey, that might be true, but why don't they just build them? If these billions and trillion dollar airline companies could save billions of dollars in fuel and costs by coming in a lot slower, coming in with a lot less fuel with a much smaller flight time, right? Why wouldn't they build airports in Antarctica? Oh, that's right, because you can't, because there's an Antarctic treaty that keeps everybody out. But that's no big deal. Let's not question these things. So this is some of the disinformation that comes out. And let me shut my screen share off. I didn't realize it was still on. Sorry about that. So this is some of the stuff that fires me up because people, they won't even try to connect the dots. They'll just say, oh, yeah, whatever, and they'll just accept that. Now, this right here, going back to late 2014, this is what woke me up to the global eye. Was that information right there? What I showed you with the radars, with all the planes disappearing, and the wonky flight paths. That I didn't, the next day say, oh, the Earth's flat. But I knew I needed to keep digging because that made absolutely no sense. Now think about this. This is like the approach I like to use on people a lot. Like, we don't have to come at people with some of these topics, whether it be spiritual aspect, materialistic aspect. Sometimes I like to go, hey, go at the kids, right? Your kids are on a fucking plane, a vacation with your fucking family. They're flying over those oceans and their GPS is shut off. How do you feel about that? You accept that? That's fine. You don't think we need to question that? Then fuck you. I got nothing for you. If you don't care about being lied to, you don't care about your kids being fucking put up in the air and the GPS is being shut off, and you won't even question why? You won't question why fucking the vaccines are maybe making your kids sick? You won't question none of it? I got nothing for you. I don't want to help you. I'll help other people that at least care about being lied to. No matter where they are in their journey, I'll help them. Insanity. All right. Yeah, I get a little fired up when it gets to that topic because I don't even know how we still have to. Again, I don't know where I live. I don't know what the ultimate makeup of this place is, and I look at it more of a realm of existence than anything else. But it's certainly not spinning. It's not a ball. There's no curvature. Everything they told us about where we live is a lie. We're not in outer space. We're not endless, and we are the center, and we are important. That's what matters to me. And what else matters to me is getting everybody else to at least realize those things. They're hiding creation, they're hiding God, and they're hiding your abilities, and they're hiding you from yourself. You can't just take that laying down like a bitch. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. But people take it all, man. They'll take it all lying down. It don't even fucking matter to them. And that's frustrating to me, you know? Frustrating to me. I'm going to open the phones in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I'll open the phones right now. Let me see. 1 second. What else did I? Oh, yeah, I have some more stuff to get into, though. I should wait. All right, show announcement. if you didn't hear, Wednesday morning, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to interview Crow 777 on his personal awakening. Crow